Ah. Yo, what's up, guys? Alright, so Project 365, this is more of an explanation of how I do moves, especially with the progressions I've been making. So the key here is whipping your legs. Now, you can tell in the beginning of the clip that my grasp for doing air power moves and whip is really good. Reason why is, simply put, been working very hard on it, and I just want to let people know that you execute those moves. Simply put, you know your basic whip, which is, for me, going clockwise, it would be right leg up, like this, left leg hand down, like this, up. So there's a point where both hands will reach down. For this case, it would be here. Now from here, you're going to begin doing your rotation, or you're sure in the process of doing it. So for me, clockwise, it would be my left leg going up, and then my right leg starting to whip. So, and you can see there that, in a sense, I'm turning or trying to lift my left leg upward. And the reason why I do that is I have to begin my positioning, and momentum is required for even positioning yourself. So people who have done flares know this is obviously the case, that when you whip like this leg goes up, and then my right leg would then sweep, or for other people, right leg go up, your left leg would sweep. Now when you do that, the next thing you have to keep in mind is, once that left leg, for me, or your right leg, go counterclockwise, hits the point where you can no longer control it with your left hand, you're going to feel as though your left hand starts to lift. It's just, I gotta say, like a physical reaction. So you want to let that happen. Now, you're going to start noticing after that as well is that your right hand is going to be stuck. And this is fine. This means that you're allowing your right hand to hold your weight and position yourself in a way that would make it easier for you to continue. Now, the big mistake a lot of people make is, from there, they stop the momentum. And when you stop your momentum, you're just holding yourself up like a freeze. And I know that a lot of video tutorials say, you know, hold you like a freeze. But what they should also keep in mind is saying, you have to let your whipping leg, so in my case, my right leg, to keep going. As in, it's going to keep that rotation and momentum going. And then when that happens, when you do it correctly, is your momentum is going to carry you to the point where you're either going to be spinning like a 90, or some sort of side spin, like I know people do air chair spins or icy ice when you do halos. But in the case of an air flare or a swipe, you have to do something momentum. So the tendency to do is to let your right leg or momentum carry you up, and that's what creates that hop or that spin, so to speak. And that's good, because then at that point you've gone up, but you're still in this V position. And as you saw in the beginning, you're going to get here, but at the same time you're positioning your hands to go to the next step. So for this case, my right leg would go up. That means that my left hand is going to go down, and I'm going to be in this position like that. Now, because I'm so high up, you're going to notice that your left leg should be floating. Now that's good. Now the next thing you have to keep in mind is that once you catch, you have to let your left leg, which is my guide leg, or your right leg, if you're going counterclockwise, to rotate as well. Don't let it just go stationary, because if you let it go stationary, you're going to end up in a handstand, and your spin's going to be very small, and you're going to have little to no momentum to continue your move. So make sure that is crucial. If you neglect that momentum and you just let it go straight up and down, you're going to require more muscle, or your spin's going to be very small. So make sure you do not neglect that. So hopefully this helps. I showed a few clips. Now there's a few exercises you can do to almost develop the coordination. I think a video touched on it that I've seen before, which is, okay, So for here, just go. And what that does is you're developing that lifting mechanism from when you do it. So anyways, if you have any questions or you want me to elaborate some more, let me know. This is like really the first time I really talked about like how to do something on a b-boy context. So this definitely has helped me out a lot. So hopefully help you guys out a lot too. This is Soul, aka the Ghetto Mega Man, signing off. Peace.